Good evening, Roehampton Club. This is Susanne with another 45-minute Pilates class. You're going to need a block and one of those stretch bands for tonight's class. And of course, your mats and bodies. Right, let's start by standing nice and upright. Good. See if you can look at the horizon rather than down onto the screen. Good. And then just find your body weight on your feet and then start moving the body weight round and round. Keep breathing, please. Nice deep breath, in through the nose, out through pursed lips. Get as round and as big as you can make it. Fabulous. And then change the other direction. So go the other way. Make this as big as you can, making sure that your knees, your hips, and your shoulders are all in alignment. So make sure you're not circling through the hips like this. Make sure that you've got your whole body in one long line and use that body weight. So don't just go sideways. Make sure you go forwards and around as well. Good. And then find your center of gravity on your heels. Then take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, you pull the shoulders up and back. Pull the shoulders up and back and keep breathing. In through the nose and out through pursed lips. Couple more. Last one. Good. And then just make sure that your hips are facing forward. Your tail is gently tucking between your legs before you lift your arms up and bring them down again. Find a real lovely motion through that neck, through length. Couple more times. Look up to the ceiling. Look down to the floor. 2 more times. Look up to the ceiling. 1 more time. Look down to the floor. Good. Then look straight ahead. Good. With a good alignment, we're now going to rotate. Look over your shoulder and back to the center. Over the shoulder, breathing out, and inhale to bring it back. Find that mobility. And keep going. Look over the shoulder and back again. Couple more times. And then bring the head facing forward. Take one of your hands and place it on the other side of your forehead. Good. And then gently pull your head over the midline, whilst the hand that's not doing anything is pulling downwards. So you should feel a nice stretch in that neck. To the other side, gently please. Stretch down with one hand and gently pull the head over with the other hand. Okay, let's do that again on each side. Swap. Pull that arm, that long arm, down to the ground through the fingertips. You've got one more. Over to the other side. Nice long neck. Beautiful. And then bring it back to the center. Osteoporosis, come forward with a straight back. Everybody else, roll it down. Find the stretch along the back line of your legs. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale to come back to the top. And then everybody bring the arms to the ears and look up to the ceiling to try to find your stomach stretch. Let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest or osteoporosis, straight spine. Lean forward a little bit more. Back to the top. Bone off the bone. Bringing the arms up to the ceiling and then lift your breastbone up, keeping your tail tucked in. Let's do it one more time. Chin to chest. Lean forward a little bit more. Really find a deep stretch. Dig your toes in. Inhale, exhale, back to the top. One more time. Bring those arms to the ears and lift your breastbone up. Good. And then bring the arms to your side. Good. I've got sticky pads on my feet, so on my socks. I'm not going to slip. If you think that you might be slipping, you need to stand on your mat. So I can't have you suddenly go into a split. Make sure you're safe. Hands on hips, feet turned outwards. We're now going to bend our knees over the top of our big toes and come back up again. Good. So the muscles that are working here should be our inner thighs and our bum cheeks. Make sure that your legs are wider than you would like them to be. So you could all widen those legs more. So if you can, see if you can widen your legs a touch more. That's it. Take it down, knees over your big toe, and back up. Love the pets again today. What is it with pets and always sitting almost on top of the camera? Take it down and back up again. Clench your bum cheeks. Good. A double pulse. So a nice little double pulse and come back up again. Do that again. Pull that belly in. Double pulse. Come back up. Excellent. 2 more times. Double pulse as low as your knees will take you. And last one, please. A double pulse. Beautiful. Come up. Leave the legs as they are. And then give me a side stretch. Good. Keep the arms nice and long to stretch over to the other side. Make sure you're breathing. Push those feet into the floor. And again. 2 more times. Stretch it over the midline. Find that stretch just above the hip bones. And last one. Good job. And pull it back. Good. Now you can step together. I'm going to show you from the side, and then you don't need to turn sideways. So you're going to have your feet parallel to start off with. Take your right leg first. So step forward, not very far with your right leg. Then take both of your hands, bend your left leg, keep the right leg straight, and reach for your big toe. You should feel your hamstrings of the right leg, the back line of that leg stretching. Then coming up, stand parallel, bring the left leg forward, come forward, reach for your toes, bend the right leg, feel the stretch. Come back up again. Good, let's do it again. Right leg steps forward, left leg bends, lean back, feel the stretch in the back end of your leg. Come back up again, making sure the core is connected. Big movement for the spine. Take it down, hinge from the hips, reach for your big toe. Good, all right, we're going to make it a little bit harder now. You're going to bring the heel forward and now reach for that toe. So that adds the calf stretch as well. And back up again. Step forward, heel down. Right leg bends, left leg stays straight. Yikes, that's tight. And come back up again. Let's do that one more time on each side. Right leg forward, left leg bends, pull the tail back. Come back up again. Other side. Left heel forward, right leg bends. Keep the left leg nice and long. And relax. Well done. We're now going to go into a quadricep stretch. So I'm going to hold on to the wall. You can hold on to a fireplace, to a chair. Tuck your tail in, please. And have a look at my kneecap of the leg that I'm stretching. Make sure the kneecap doesn't sink. So what you want to do, you want to lift that kneecap away from the floor. Pull the knee back a little bit, tuck your tail between your legs. Make sure it doesn't take your breath away. You've got 4 more breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Gently let go. Let's do the other side. So hold on to something if you have to. If you don't need to, don't worry about holding on. Tuck your tail in. And again, you want to lift that kneecap away from the floor. Stand nice and tall. Pull both of your shoulders back. Tuck your tail in. Feel it in the front of your thigh towards the knee. You've got 4 more breaths. 3, 2, and 1. And let go. Good. Place your feet parallel. We're now going to bring the arms forward. We're going to squat down nice and deep. On the way up, we're going to open up our arms. That's it. Let's do that again. Bring the arms forward, squat. And exhale to lift up and open up the arms. Let's do that a couple more times. Take it down, inhale. Exhale, come up and open up the arms. Last one. Take it down, inhale. Exhale, come up. And now rotate over to the right side. Back to the center. Bring the arms forward. Take it down into a squat. Come on up, open up the arms. And rotate to the left. Breathe out. Back to the center. Bring the arms forward. Let's go. Take it down. Deep squat. Come up. Open those arms and rotate to the right. Make sure it doesn't take your breath away. Go again. Take it down. Come on up. Open up the arms. and rotate. I reckon let's do it twice more. Take it down a little bit deeper this time. Come on up, open up those arms, find that rotation. Good. Take it down nice and deep. Come on up, open up your arms, and last rotation to the left. And then bring your arms down. Good job. Let's make our way to the floor now. So I'm going to have to pull the camera forward a little bit. Come on down and start with your cat-cow. Cat-cow. Hands and knees. Finding movement in the spine. Good, make sure that you're not overdoing it. Find length in your ankles as well. A couple more times. Give me one more time, this arching and rounding, and then coming to neutral. Good. Imagine you're a dog with a tail. You're now going to wag your tail, so pull one hip bone over to one side and then over to the other side. See if you can keep the same amount of weight on your knees, so you're not shifting the knees, you're not shifting weight from knee to knee. And what you should feel is a lovely stretch just above the hip bone in your lower back. You've got 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now imagine you've got a torch attached to your tailbone and you've lit it up, and now you're going to draw a circle, a light circle behind you on the wall with that torch that is attached to your tail. Nice and round. Keep breathing, please. Good, and then change the direction. Good, the other way. Round and round. That's it. Good, and what I would like you to do now is I would like you to do all of these movements in a very fluid way. And there's not really any rule to it. You just move through the spine, you bend it, you twist it, you turn it, you circle it, you arch it. Whatever you feel like doing, wherever your brain is taking you, it's just a nice fluid movement. See whether you're tense anywhere. If you're tense, hold it in that position for a moment, maybe move in and out of it. Make sure you don't hold your breath. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Back into neutral. Good. Take the elbow that's furthest away from the screen and drop it onto the floor. Good. Then you're going to take the leg that's closest to the screen and lift it up. Fantastic. So what we're going to do first of all, we're going to tap the big toe on the floor on the inhale. On the exhale, we lift that leg up. Good. Really pull the tummy in. Lift your pelvic floor. Tuck your tail between your legs. So pull the 2 hip bones towards you. Breathe out as you lift. Feel how the back of your head is lifting and how your shoulders are supporting the position. Good. We're now going to lift up. We're going to hold it lifted, and now we're going to open up the hips. So roll the hips over and up. Good, and then roll the hips closed, and bring the toe back down again. Lift it up, breathe out, and then keep breathing out as you open up the hips. Good, your head is turning together with everything else. We're going to do it one more time. Lift up, and then open it up. This could also be your level 1. Good, level 2. You're going to bring the leg to the side, tap it onto the floor, lift it back up, bring it back in line with your body, and then roll your hips closed and drop the leg down. Let's do it again. Lift the leg up, roll your hips open, bring the leg forward, tap it onto the floor, lift it back up, bring it back in line with your body, and close your hips. Let's do it one more time. Lift the leg up and roll the hips open. Bring the leg to the side, tap the floor, lift it back up, bring the leg in line, hold it here. You're now going to bend the knee to pull it towards your shoulder and exhale to lengthen it away. 4 of these. Pull the knee to the shoulder, Exhale to lengthen. 2 more times. Pull the knee to the shoulder. Exhale to lengthen. 1 more time. Inhale, pull the knee to the shoulder. Exhale to lengthen. And then close the hips. Bring the knees down. Come onto both of your hands. Open up your knees. Sit back into your child's pose. And I'm going to turn my palms upside down. Good. I'm now going to open and close my hands. Fantastic. Okay, so for the sake of you seeing what's going on, I recommend you all turn over. So you're now facing the other way. Face the other way. Make sure your knees are back underneath the hips. Make sure that your hands are underneath the shoulders. You're now going to take the elbow onto the floor that's furthest away from the screen. Good. Then you're going to take the leg that's closest to the screen and lengthen it. So number one, oh, I'm too close to my wardrobe. Number one, lift up, breathe out, and breathe in. Go again, breathe out. Breathe in. Let's open up the hips this time. So lift, roll the hips open and look over to the screen. Then close the hips, bring the leg back down. Let's go again. Lift and open up the hips. You can stay with this if you want. Bring it back down. Make sure your core is beautifully engaged. Lift and roll the hips open. Good. Now, over to the side. Touch the floor with your big toe. Lift the leg back up. In line, close the hips. Bring the big toe down. Lift up. Open up the hips. Over to the side. Touch the floor. Big movement through those hips. Back in line, close the hips, toe down. One more time. Lift up, roll the hips open, over to the side. Tap the toe on the floor. Lift it up. In line, hold. Hips are open. Knee to shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, send the leg away. Have a break if you need to. And again, inhale, pull the knee to the shoulder. Exhale, open up the hips, please. Open them up. Keep the leg high. You've got one more. Pull the knee to the chest. Exhale to lengthen. Close your hips and bring the knee down. Excellent. Coming up. Shake out your shoulders, shake out your arms. Well done. Okay. Let's change position. Let's come onto our backs. So if you're doing this recorded, you might be doing this on a rainy day, but today was a lovely, lovely day. And some of us were in the garden today. And me particularly, I've got a really tight back. So we're going to start off with those nourishing pelvic tilts. Find your pelvic floor, lift it up, gently pull your tummy in. On the next exhale, you're going to draw the lower back towards the floor. And then you inhale to reverse again. Keep that pelvic floor lift running. Tilt. And reverse. So if you've got any tension in the lower back, this will hopefully really be very good for that tension, just to release it. Just to let that back, give it a bit of mobility. And just that pelvic floor lift and that belly button pulling, that will give it that support that it needs to be pain-free. A couple more breaths. Nice and deep. Try not to clench your bum cheeks, that's quite important. Breathing out. Breathing in, you've got one more. Pull it down. Good. Hold it pulled down. And now engage your triceps and your shoulders a little bit more. Start clenching your bum cheeks as you lift your spine bone by bone away from the mat. Find the length in your knees, but keep really tucking your tail towards you. Inhale. Exhale to bring it back down again. Good. So what I need to do, you might need to do the same. I need to bring my feet a little bit closer to my bum cheek. I'm doing that now. And then we go again. Tilt your hips. Come all the way to the top. Really engaging the bum cheeks. Really feel how the bum cheeks are wrapping themselves around your hips. Good. Once you're up here, I would like you to raise one heel up, the other heel stays down. And then you raise both heels up and press the other one into the floor. Good, keep going with that. So you're pedaling through the heels. One pushes into the floor, the other one lifts up. Try your hardest not to lose any height. So no height, and make sure that the two hip bones are tilted towards you. So you're not arching your back is nice and flat. Pull those shoulders into the mat, keep lifting the heels up. Keep going, you've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, pulling both heels on the floor. Exhale to roll it down for a little breather. That's your level 1. All the way down, let's go again. Just make sure that you really engage those shoulders and tricep back of your arms. Let's go again, inhale. Exhale, tilt, no bum cheek engagement, and then peel as you really start gripping through the bottom. Coming up, okay, so level 1, heel lifts again. Level 2, you're going to start marching. One leg into tabletop, bring it back down. Other leg into tabletop and bring it back down. And again, make sure the hips don't drop. Make sure the tail is tucked between your legs. Breathe out as you lift. And you want to come down nice and gently. Big toe, ball of your foot, and then heels. Really support this with your shoulders. You've got 4 more. 3, 2, and then there's 1 more to go. And 1. Fantastic. Bring both feet down, inhale, and exhale to roll it back down. Well done. We're bringing the arms out to the side. We're widening our feet. So our feet are just as wide as the mat. So not narrow, wide legs. We're now going to go and start gently twisting through that spine, looking away from our moving knees. Good. If you feel tension in the spine, approach it carefully. Make it deeper with time, over time, so not straight away. If you find that one side is very tight compared to the other side, then do 2 repetitions on the tight side and only 1 repetition on the side that's less tight. If you can't really decide whether you've got a tighter side or not, then just keep going right and left. Lengthen those fingertips away for a nice chest stretch. Just keep moving. Gonna do 2 more. We're going to do 1 more. And then we're going to bring the knees back to the center, roll onto our side and push our weight up. Good. So our bands come in handy next. So I need to give you 2 options because I know that some of you have got osteoporosis. So all of us, we're going to take the band and we're going to place it around our feet. And then you lengthen your legs. Nice long legs. Good. So if you've got osteoporosis, you shouldn't be putting weight into each individual vertebra because that could mean that you fracture a bone in your back, and we don't want to do that. So what you can do, but all of us can do this, it's a good warm-up, and it's actually just as hard as the actual exercise that Mr. Pilates invented. So you're going to pull your shoulders back. You're going to sit with as straight back as you can. Good. On the exhale, you're going to lean back from the hips. So there is no arching going on, no rounding through the back. Inhale when you can't go anymore. And then exhale to come up. Good. And then once you're back over your hips, you're going to pull on the band. You're going to pull the elbows back. And then you're going to hinge forward from the hips. Try not to round your back. Feel the hamstrings. So pull the knees into the ground. Good, and sit tall again. Let's do this all again. Lengthen those arms. Pull the shoulders back. Sit as tall as you can. Pull the tummy in. Come backwards with a nice straight spine. Pull those shoulders back. Good. Make sure you take your head with you. Inhale, exhale, come back to the top. Pull those elbows back and then lean forward from the hips. Good. So that's osteoporosis, and anybody else that doesn't want to go all the way onto the floor. So if you're not got osteoporosis and not got any other spinal issues, you're now going to come into a C curve. So a nice rounded back. And then you're going to allow yourself to come down bone by bone onto the floor, weight bearing into each and every bone. Good. Head is down. Inhale. Exhale, you're going to bring the chin to the chest first. Keep pulling your shoulders back. Come back up, bone by bone. Long elbows. Good. Sit nice and tall. Pull the elbows back like we did in level 1 and then lean forward again from the hips, pushing our knees down. Let's do that again. Sit nice and tall. Pull the shoulders back, long elbows. Tuck your tail in, roll it down, bone by bone. Finding, particularly through the lower back, finding each and every vertebra making contact. Inhale, your arms up by your side. Exhale, chin to chest. Long arms, allow the band to pull you up. Come on up, rounded, and then sit nice and tall. Pull the elbow back and lean forward. Good. So now I'm going to give you a level 3. Level 3 is without the band, but exactly the same movement. Bring the arms forward, take a deep breath in. Exhale, come into that rounded back. Come down, bone by bone. The difference here is that our arms don't stay facing forward. Our arms go overhead. Stretch them out as straight as you can. Inhale. Exhale, bring the arms forward first, then bring the chin to the chest. Come back up, nice and round. Sit tall. Good, and now lean forward from the hips. Reach past your toes. One more time. Sit nice and tall. Tuck your tail in. So you've got 3 options. Make sure you use the right option for you. You don't want to be coming up with gravitational help. So you don't want to throw your arms forward. Breathe out, peel each and every bone away from the mat. Good, and then stretch forward. One last time. Nice and low. Lean forward from the hip, push your knees down. And then everybody sit tall one more time. Perfect. Good, let go of the band. We're now going to come onto our side. Grab the block for that. And lie on your side. Good, so our hips, our shoulders, and the back of our head are in one gorgeous, lovely line. I'm going to move to the back of the mat. Good, and now you're going to bring your knees into a 90-degree angle. So there is a 90-degree angle from the torso into my knee and also from the knees down into my feet. Good, so we don't have our heels in line with our bum cheeks. Our heels are in line with our knees. Hand on hip. Good. Make sure that you're nicely stacked so that the waist and the rib cage is lifted. From here, we're going to lift the whole leg up and bring it back down again. Breathe out to lift. Breathe in to take it down. Good. Make sure your hips don't rock back and try to find that bum cheek engagement. Breathe out to lift. Breathe in to take it down. Good. Nice. Okay, now we're going to super glue our feet together and we open and close with our feet together. Excellent. Draw the belly button in, tuck your tail in. Good, and now we're going to alternate. One with our knees super glued, with our feet super glued. One with our feet opening up. Good. One with our feet together. And one where we lift. Good, do that again. One with our feet together. And one we lift. Good, hold it lifted. We're now going to pull that leg back. We're going to rotate and we're going to touch the floor behind our thigh. Good. Lift it back up again and bring the knees together. Go again. Lift up. Rotate the knee, bring it behind you, touch the floor. Lift back up and bring it together. Now, if touching the floor isn't an option for you, then just rotate and bring it as low down as you can. Good. To me, it gives me a nice little stretch into that hip. Okay, one more. And then we're going to do all three, one after the other one. Good. And now, open the knees, feet together. Good. Close it again. Lift the whole leg up. Good. Do that again. Lift the whole leg up. But this time, pull it back. Find that rotation. Foot towards the ceiling. And back again. Good. Keep going. Feet together. Legs apart. Legs apart and the rotation at the end. So pull it back first and then rotate. Touch the floor. Nice. Let's do that one more time. So feet together. Open. Legs apart. Good. Back together. Lift it back up. So now pull the leg back first before you start your rotation and then rotate and bring it down. Bring it back up again and relax. Fantastic. Good. Same leg now, but we're going to turn onto our back again. Loose the block, turn over. So we're going to carry on working on that same leg. Don't change legs. We're going to give me 2 pelvic tilts so you know where your spine sits in space. And on the second one, you're going to imprint your lower back. So tilt the 2 hip bones, draw the pelvic floor up, pull the tummy in. You're going to stretch the leg up to the ceiling. Nice straight knee. So same leg you've just worked on. You're going to inhale to drop the leg down. And then a semicircle back up on the exhale, back over the top of your hips. Inhale, drop the leg straight forward. Exhale to circle it out and round. Good. Bring the arms alongside your body and press the triceps and the forearms into the floor. You want to try to do this motion with as little spinal movement and hip movement as possible. Good. So inhale down, straight line. Exhale, semicircle up. Good. Hold the leg long. We're now going to go the other way around. So you're going to inhale to semicircle, bring it down. Exhale to lift it back up. Inhale, semicircle back down. Exhale to lift it up. 3 more times. Feel that core engage. So make sure that you're pulling the 2 hip bones towards you. You really pull your tummy in. Use your upper body for support. Good. You've got 1 more. Bring it over to the side. Rotate. And breathe out to lift. Good job. And then have a rest. Oh, that leg got quite heavy by the end. Good. Come on up. Let's start to do everything on the other side. So lie on the other side. Block underneath the head. Make sure that you're facing the screen. Hand on hip again. Make sure that your back of your head, your shoulder and your bum are lined up. And I'm going to go towards the back of the mat. And I'm going to bring my knees to a 90-degree angle forward and then a 90-degree angle down. So it's not a clamp position. We're more open. Hand on hip. Good. So let's start again with those 3 motions. Make sure you breathe out as you lift. Breathe in as you bring it down. Keep going. Breathe out to lift. Can you give me a thumbs up that you can still see me okay? Or a thumbs down that it's too dark? Okay. Fantastic. Thank you. That was a thumb up. Do it again. Yeah, double thumb up. Perfect. Okay, thank you. My screen looks very dark and the light levels are just dropping. Good. Now keep your feet together as you open and close, your knees only. Or the belly button in, tuck the tail in. Make sure that you're using your shoulders. So imagine you're standing in a room nice and tall, but you're obviously lying down. Good. All right. Lift the top leg up. Pull the knee back. Feel that stretch in the front of your thigh. And then rotate the knee. See if you can touch the floor. Bring it back up, rotate, and back to the front. And close it. Good. Do that again. So lift up. Pull the thigh in line with the rest of your body and then rotate, bring it down, tap the knee on the floor, bring it up and together. Let's do that one more time before we do one after the other one. Pull it back, rotation downwards, lift it up. Good. Okay, so feet together, first one. Open, and close. Lift the whole leg up and close. Do it again. Lift the whole leg up. Pull the leg back. Rotate. Tap the floor with your knee. Come back up and bring those legs parallel. And again, open and close. Feet together. Lift the whole leg up. Lift the whole leg up. Pull the thigh back. And give me a rotation down. Again, it's a long way down, isn't it? And again, open and close. Lift the whole leg up. Do it again. Lift the whole leg up. Pull the thigh back. And now that big dip downwards. Good job. We've got fourth and last one here. Feet together. Open and close. Lift the whole leg up. Really clench that bum. Good. Lift it up once more. Pull that thigh back. Tip down. Tap the floor. Lift back up. And have a rest. Good job. My leg got really heavy again. Good. Let's go onto our back again. So we're working the same leg once more like we did earlier. So what I didn't introduce earlier was what to do with the upper bodies. There was a little bit of rocking going on. So take your hands and place your hands a little tiny bit wider than your mat. And then imprint your shoulders and your triceps, top of your arms, lengthen the neck. Good. Now pull the stomach into the middle of your torso and tilt the two hip bones towards you and lift your pelvic floor. You're going to bring the leg up that you've just moved on, nice long. So inhale, bring the leg down. Exhale, that semicircle back up. Good. Keep the upper body engaged. Push your foot into the floor as well to find that stability so we're not rocking through the hips. Inhale down. Exhale to bring it up. Inhale down. And then exhale, that semicircle. Good. Hold the leg. We're going the other way around. Semicircle, inhale down. And exhale to lift the leg up. And again, semicircle down. And exhale to lift up. 2 more times. Semicircle down. Exhale to lift up. Semicircle down. No rocking. Exhale to lift up. And then bend the knee. Good job. And just relax everything. You're now going to bring the arms back into that T position. You're going to cross one leg completely over the other leg. Not just the ankle, but thigh over thigh. That's it. Good. And now we're going to do the twist stretch in this position. So this will pull yourself a little bit deeper into that stretch. And then over to the other side. Just control it, yes, because there's quite a lot of weight that you're shifting now. If you're tight in the back, just move those knees slowly. It's not about quantity, it's about the quality and the care that you do the exercise with. So I've got to go very slow because I've got quite a tight lower back tonight. You do the same. And again, if you find one side is much tighter than the other side, do 2 repetitions on that side. Or if you think, this side is so much more beneficial to me than the other side, then do that side twice or even 3 times. There is not really right or wrong. You just do whatever feels good. You should release after a few repetitions. Bring that back to the center. Unfold the leg. Refold completely, so no gaps between your thighs. And then off you go. Nice and careful. Over to the side one more time. And then change over to the other side. Looking away. And again. Last one. Good. And then I would like to finish off the session with a very pure and simple back extension. So nothing new at all. You know this exercise well. Come on onto your chest. Your legs are long. Your arms are next to the mat in a surrender position. Your heels are turned inwards. Your bum cheeks are clenching very hard. Your belly button is lifting away from the floor. You lengthen the spine, you pull the shoulders down your back. And then on the next exhale, you're going to come up and find that stretch in your tummy muscles. Make sure the back of the head is lifted, the shoulders are pulling back and down, and then back down again. You don't really want to go for height here, you want to go for length. So imagine a giant is pulling the head away from your hips. Lift that breastbone up, feel that stretch in your stomach muscles, and then bring it back down again, nice and controlled. So no forcing here, please. And the better you engage your belly button and your bum cheeks, usually the higher you can take it. So there's no increased pressure into that lower back. Lift the back of your head up. Breathe out to come up. Gorgeous. And bring it back down again. So 2 more. In between repetitions, try not to let go of your belly button and your bum cheek. So there is sort of one repetition after the other one without there being any respite in between for the core and the glutes. This is your last one. Good. Now hold it in a comfortable height and just bring that breastbone forward a little bit more. You've got 3. Melt the shoulders down your back. 2. And 1, and gently and slowly come back down. Fantastic. Good to release that. We're coming back up and we're just doing a couple more cat-cows, just tucking that tail in again and lengthening. You might need to come onto your knuckles if you find that you're a little bit tired through the wrists. Just keep going. Nice, and then from the cat position, you're just going to lean back one more time into that child's pose, lengthening those fingertips. Good, and then come out of the child's pose, roll all 10 toes underneath your feet, walk your hands nice and close to your knees, and then push into your hands to lift the knees off the floor. Good, and then shift your weight onto your feet, your knees are bent, your back is round, and then come on up, nice and round, all the way to the top. Unfold your spine, become really long. Oops, my head has disappeared off the screen. And then bring the arms up. And one more time, lift that breastbone up nice and high with that last breath. And then bring the arms to the side. And you're all finished for today. Well done, everybody. Good job. Thank you for coming, recorded or live. And I'm just going to stop the recording so I can say goodbye to the people that are here in real life.